What's up? This is Trey T, and today I'm going to talk about the problem that I have, and I feel the problem that most people have with Undisputed, with Skip and Shannon. Most people watch the show because they love to hear Shannon and Skip debating. It really wouldn't matter what they were debating about, but so many people have a problem with Shannon and Skip talking about the exact same topics over and over and over and over and over again every single day. So a couple of months ago, recently, someone asked Skip on his podcast, how does planning the show topics work each morning? And this was Skip's answer. Skip said every day at 4:00 p.m. he opens up a list of the top stories of the day that was researched by the Undisputed staff. He reads each one of them. He said it could be about 50 of them. Then out of those, he selects 15 possible topics for the show for the next morning that he think will fit with Shannon Sharp. Then he tells the producer, Tyler Korn, and the producer then calls Shannon and sees which of those topics Shannon liked, and then they go from there. My whole thing is Skip can say that's how the process works, but at the end of the day, it always turns into okay, we're going to talk about LeBron James, Tom Brady, the Lakers, Baker Mayfield, Dallas Cowboys, Aaron Rodgers, and more recently, Kevin Durant. That's all. It's the same thing every single day over and over and over. I wonder, do Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless ever read the reviews from like YouTube and other posts about Undisputed? That if they did, they obviously don't, because if they did, they would know people were tired of hearing the same topics every day, every single day. But like, you can go to the IMDb page and you can look at the reviews about Undisputed that people have made about the show, and most of the reviews are saying the exact same thing. Oh, it's a great show, but they talk about the same topics every single day. Here's the reviews. Look, read some of these reviews. If they don't think people think the same, read some of these reviews. I would get on here and just read them for you, but I'm not even gonna do that because it's so many of them. I'm gonna just let them come across the screen and you can read them yourself. How many people say that they talk about the exact same thing every single day? People are tired of that. That like we tired of the same topics every single day. And not only is it the same topics every day, it's the same information every day. Skip Bayless repeats the same information about a topic every single time. Like, if people already know what you about to say, then you know you talk about the same thing way too much. Who can forget when LeBron James had the Warriors down 2-1 and he didn't take over games 4, 5, and 6? Or Tom Brady would have more Super Bowls if Bill Belichick defense didn't give up those touchdowns to Eli Manning. Or if Michael Jordan had 6 NBA championships with 6 finals MVPs. LeBron never had that. Aaron Rodgers is overrated. He won a Super Bowl over 10 years ago. Ben Simmons was Rookie of the Year, and he scored 42 points on Rudy Gobert on that one fateful night in July. February. And he went 12 or 13 from the free throw line. If he could just get those demons out of his head, he can be efficient. Like, dude, Tom Brady took the Buccaneers to the Super Bowl his first year. Steph Curry played horrible in game 4, 5, 6, and 7 in the 2016 finals, which led him to get on a plane and fly to the Hamptons to recruit Kevin Durant to come save him. Skip Bayless was the first person I ever heard mention QBR. I never heard any other analyst, sports announcer, anybody say anything about QBR until Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless likes to pick and choose certain parts of the game where he could be like, oh, see, well, he didn't do this, or he didn't do this, or he was 1 for 8 from the free throw line. Even if a person had 42 points, Skip likes to point out in an area where they didn't have as much success to try to prove a point. That's my problem I have with Skip Bayless. This was a post I made 3 years ago where it don't matter what kind of game Dak Prescott has, Skip Bayless go, well, his QBR says this, his QBR says that. Like, nobody cares about QBR. Skip uses QBR to try to help prove his point. Nobody cares about QBR. To finish my point, I made a list of possible debates, topics that they can debate about instead of talking about the same thing every single day? Why don't they talk about, okay, who go win the AFC West? Who do you think will win the NFC East? Who do you think will win the AFC South? Who will be the MVP before the season starts? Who you think will win the MVP? Who will be the MVP in the NBA before the season starts? Who gonna have the worst record in the NFL? Who gonna lead the league in passing in the NFL? People love Skip and Shannon. We just want to hear different topics. That's all we want. As always, thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Like and comment. More videos coming soon. Trey T out. Peace.